Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Market Crest, where we focus on fundamentals for directional buyers and entry using technicals. And last week was a beautiful week out. I would prefer you look at last week's video to understand why I was looking to buy and sell whatsoever I was doing and shorting the USD, which it happened fantastically. This week it's very simple. Looking at the information we have on our economic calendar is the CAD was weak last week. NFP came out very good in the dollar, which I believe it's going to prove a dollar strength in a sense. With a combination with the CPI data, which would be released on Wednesday for the USD, I think on Wednesday or so. Then we'll be looking at the labor data and interest rate decision from the euro and the CAD. Alright, so for this week, we'll still be looking at what we're looking at. Dixie first. If we look at this, we've been calling Dixie shorts from the beginning of the year. What I'm saying is potential push from this point to supply. Expecting a push here to this particular supply here, this weekly supply, which I'm expecting the market to hit to. The reason is due to Dixie strength and some pushbacks on this movement that just occurred last week. And for that, if you look at the Aussie, we're looking at Aussie weakness, CAD weakness in a sense. So whatever we're looking out for is who's going to be stronger than the CAD, and of course the Swiss and the yen. So we have the CAD yen here, which I'm looking at down and shorting this guy. It's reacted from our supply. Looking at it from a daily standpoint, we have this. So if you can look at the previous video, you would see that the market reacted perfectly to every zone predicted. So I'm expecting potentially to head to this supply, and then we can continue our shorts on this. And which other pair is stronger than the CAD? Can we say the euro? Probably. So looking at it from a monthly, weekly, daily, the potential of it continuing all the way as it is high. Can move all the way up there. So it's not my very best. So for dollar strength, I'm looking at price reacting. It has reacted from here against the CAD. Looking at it from a monthly, looking at it from a weekly. Potentially, price might go higher. So if this is a lower low, we have our lower high, and this is a lower low. Potentially the best point of lower high should be up here, so I expect this should be liquidity, so the price should head up to this point. That's what I'm looking out for. So looking out for Aussie weakness, so we have the Aussie CAD, so it tells you that CAD is stronger than Aussie, so Aussie is very weak. You can focus attention on this. So if with this, we'll be looking at shorts at this 4-hour supply. So the potential of price pushing up to this point for a short, or we go down. The Swiss, of course, definitely, I think it's almost the same thing. We have our supply here, so it was a very beautiful week last week. Beautiful, fantastic. Okay, so the yen is the same thing against. So we all see all these zones, so just working with those zones. For Aussie weakness, And for potential Swiss strength, because I'm looking at Swiss strength, we might have these shots on the pound Swiss next week, so let's see how it will go. The pound yen, the shorts, but the short is not too clear as per where exactly, so I'm looking at waiting for confirmation. So this zone looks good. It's always F week.